Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, during the first Jess With The Mess, we talked and discussed about Wendy Williams' documentary that was all over Lifetime this weekend. Where is Wendy Williams? So we're asking 800-585-1051. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, Jess?
My thoughts is that it's all over the place, and I don't know who to blame, so I blame everybody who was in that documentary.
I think they're killing her, trying to kill her legacy. I don't understand the purpose of putting that on. At first, I thought maybe they were doing it to try to get, get away from the guardianship and maybe have the family do it. But after watching it, it seems like she needs the guardian.
Yeah.
They had her drinking, which we all know she has an alcohol problem. It seems like she has an alcohol problem. They had her drinking on the show.
Yeah, and then to expose, and then to have her PR say, be so just as delusional as she is. Like, no, she knows her limits. Like, she knows. What are you talking about? No, she does not. And now you went from her PR, and now you live with her. Now you're her, you do managerial things too. Like, I don't know who hired you and where you come from. It's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, right? Because you can't ruin a person's legacy because you can't erase what she's done. It's like a lot of times it's like a sports career, right?
I think you can, though.
No, you
it's
can't.
What people think of you.
No, you can't because you might think about what they do now, but her legacy is still her. She's still Wendy Williams in the Radio Hall of Fame.
Correct.
She still did those 14 years on TV where she was busting people's ass in daytime ratings.
Facts.
You may look at it now and be like, damn, it ended bad. But the first few chapters of that book, was very well.
But that's how that book should close. But like we should. No, Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis has dementia. Do we see the things that he's talking about, the things he's doing right now? No.
But that's because
Robert Waltz is the same.
That's because people are putting the camera in her face. You know what I'm saying? For me, watching the documentary, I felt the same way. I felt like everybody in this documentary is exploiting her because it surprised me to see that her son was an executive producer because there's no way I would want my mother to be seen
ever
in that light. Like there's no amount of money. I don't even know the story they was trying to tell. If they was trying to raise awareness to her being like held captive somewhere, then I get it. But they seem to know where she is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like she was calling them at the end of the episode, and she was saying how she's doing better.
Right.
And then
I didn't see the point.
And then even for them to her to always have to go to Miami to see them, why couldn't they come to see her if they knew where she lived in New York? Why couldn't he? I understand her son is in school. I understand people may have jobs and everything, but why can't y'all go see her? Y'all know she can barely walk. She can feel only 2% of her feet. And she says this, and she kept showing her feet. Why would y'all have her go through the hassle of putting her on a plane and all of that?
Well, let me ask you a question. When they have wellness centers, does your family put you in those wellness centers? Because
it didn't seem like that in the doc. It seemed like somebody else put her in there.
Yeah.
I would feel like her family would force her to go to a wellness center if they could. I don't even know if they can. You know what I mean? Like my father would force me if I was drinking like that. You know what I mean? Like make me go.
And it's also crazy when they say Wendy wanted this out. Y'all know she not a sound mind.
No.
So why would y'all listen to her when it comes to this doc? Clearly y'all don't want to listen to her when it comes to nothing else.
No.
So why listen to her when it comes to putting out this doc?
Even as simple as when it first came on, her wig was sliding back like it was a hoodie. It's like, why wouldn't somebody say, hold up, where was Sean Zanotti then? You live in the next room. Why you wouldn't be like, oh, hold up, pull your wig up a little bit. Why wouldn't you do that?
And I also want to say that documentary was very triggering for me, for somebody who worked with Wendy Williams for 3 years.
Which part?
Because I saw people saying the dementia was causing her to talk to people like that. No.
You got to talk to like
y'all
that?
Shut the hell up because y'all don't know what y'all talking about. They ain't got nothing to do with the dementia. Those were the moments I was like, that's Wendy.
That's Wendy.
Okay. Those were the moments where I was like, there go Wendy.
Did she ever tell you to get liposuction?
No, she ain't never told me to get liposuction.
No.
But that's what Will was saying, though. Will was saying, no, that's her. He said that. No, that's Wendy. You can't blame all of that on dementia. No.
None of that was dementia. I saw that, how long ago I used to work with them?
Years
06
ago.
to 09?
Years ago.
That was Wendy. And I write about this in my first book. The first time I met Wendy, she told me, get the F out this studio and take that mixtape to her husband. She's in here trying to do her show. She was at Hot 103.9 in Columbia, South Carolina, and I was trying to give her some mixtapes.
You pulled up the rap for her?
No, I was just giving her some
mixtapes.
Because the way I used to do my mixtapes, I used to be on there talking like I was doing radio, so it was kind of like an air check. So I was trying to give her my air check. And she said, take that mixtape to my husband. Get the F out of here. I'm trying to do my show.
Yo went in there that's an adaptation of running out of breath. If you don't get out of here, who is this little boy?
Let's go to the phone line. Tisha.
Hey, it's Tisha from Texas.
Hey, Tisha. Good morning. What was your thoughts on the Wendy Williams doc?
Okay, Charlamagne, you know this lifelong friend. She talked about Reg on the show. all the time. So Reg is Regina.
I never heard of Reg. I know Lisa.
Oh my gosh. No, but she would always talk about it. She said Reg came up for the weekend. We had a girls' weekend. She'd talk about her on the show. So I remembered Reg. But also, Wendy would never go anywhere without some type of head wrap or wig or something. Mm-hmm. And to see her like this makes me so sad. I don't care about karma and all that stuff. It makes me so sad.
Well, she said on the documentary, when she got back on TV, she was going to take her wig off.
She did.
Yeah,
and her shoes off, she said.
She said that, and she said she was going to sell it too, because again, it leads back to her money. She wants money. She said she was going to sell it, take it off, shake it, and then whoever can buy it from her. It's going to come with a price. It's going to cost you. That's what she said. She would sell the wig off her head for some money.
And I also want to say, Regina, if I met you before and I don't remember, I'm sorry, I don't remember a Regina. I remember Lisa. Lisa was Wendy's best friend, lifelong friend. That's who I know. And Lisa was on the original documentary, the first one that Lifetime did a couple of years ago.
She's from Jersey?
I think Lisa from Jersey. I don't remember where Lisa from.
Well, let's take your phone calls when we come back. 800-585-1051. We're talking to Wendy Williams. Doc, what was your thoughts? Let's discuss. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, we're talking about the Wendy Williams doc on Lifetime. Where's Wendy? A lot of people want to discuss. Hello, who's this?
This is Coco.
Hey, Coco.
Hello.
What was your thoughts?
My thoughts, I actually think that it was good that it was shown. And I know that it didn't put her in a good light. But I think that her family wanted it to be shown to show how the guardianship is not properly caring for her. Because if she has a guardian, why does she have access to alcohol all day, every day?
Yeah, but I don't think that's the guardian. I feel like that's the other people. That's the people at the guardian is trying to make sure it's not around. You know what I mean? The fact that she has liquor, somebody has to be buying that liquor.
Exactly, but the guardian is already in place, and she has access to liquor. So when she was with her family and there wasn't a guardian in place, there was no liquor. They made sure it stayed away from her. But now that she's there and her manager and these people all around her, they're allowing her to have access to this.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Coco.
So to me, I feel like they're like letting her sit up in this room waiting for her to unalive herself slowly so that they can protect the money and get to the money. That's what it looks like to me.
Right. And I wonder what a guardian is. A guardian supposed to be there 24 hours, 7 days a week? Is that how the guardian works? I didn't think so. I thought a guardian was like a check-in type
position.
of thing.
Yeah, no, that's like a different position.
Because she can't be there 24 hours, 7 days a week, so she can't see.
Yeah, the guardian is not.
Everything.
And then, like I said, I don't think the guardian is actual one person. I think guardianship that's a couple people.
And by the way,
it could be a team of people.
If your goal is to raise awareness to how bad guardianships are in America, we ain't need 4.5 hours of Wendy looking crazy to show us that.
No.
Y'all could have told us that in a press release.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Hello, who's this?
It's Adrian.
Hey, Adrian. Good morning. What was your thoughts on the Wendy Williams doc?
To be honest, it really kind of like rubbed me the wrong way because I watched it because I was really curious to know how she was doing. Mm-hmm. And to me, I don't understand what was the purpose of the documentary. Like, what are they trying to push? Because it's like, as you know, if that was my mom or my grandmother or my sister, I wouldn't want them to be put out there in their vulnerable state.
Right.
So I don't really understand why they put it out there like that. I thought the purpose of the documentary was to give her flowers while she's still here to receive them as a legend, as you know, as a personality that had a show, been on the radio, everything. That's what I thought the purpose of it. But to me, it seems like it was to discredit her. Like they say she didn't show proof of her money being missing, all these different things that they pushed. It's like,
yeah,
I think it was disrespectful.
I saw that.
I thought so too.
She never
All I saw was
proof of that.
exploitation.
Yeah.
Hello, who's this?
This is Christina.
Hey, Christina. Good morning. What did you think of the Wendy Williams doc?
Good morning, Envy.
Good morning.
And good morning, Charlamagne and Jess.
Good morning.
Okay, so Envy, let me just say this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
First, we're going to start off by saying that she's a legend, regardless. A living legend still. I just feel as if this documentary at the end of the day is so disrespectful to her, and I don't think that if she was in her real state of mind, that she would want this to be aired like this.
Right.
If you've been looking at all of what's been going on, it's, in all honesty, it's so sad, and it's hard
for you not to even have any type of empathy
Yeah.
towards what you've seen so far.
Right.
Now, in all honesty, I've been, like, ever since this been going out, too, you know, it's hard to watch it and give these people the views for it, but you can tell, ever since 2019 and this divorce from her husband, everything's been going downhill from that.
Mm-hmm.
The way that the courts are set up nowadays as well, regardless of how much money you make, I make, whoever makes, $250,000 a month is crazy.
Yeah.
How much is who was getting $250 a month?
That's how much.
The husband, Charlamagne.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah,
I don't know how they divided that money because you know he was a husband and manager, so I don't know how they did it with the money. But it's like when they're watching Wendy and they're saying one of those bills she was spending $100,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And that has to be a lot because, you know, at the time, Wendy's not making it. She's not doing her show anymore. Right. $100,000 is a lot of money. And that's what makes me feel like maybe somebody should have been watching the money to make sure that she wasn't spending that money like that. But I don't know what she needed. I don't know what her bills are, but $100,000 seems like a lot.
Hey, the moral of the story is this. That documentary was trash. I don't know why they put that documentary on television. It makes zero sense to me. I don't know what they were trying to accomplish. You know, there's a part of me that's like, hey, they were trying to raise awareness for dementia. I didn't need to see Wendy Williams in that state for 4.5 hours for y'all to do that. If y'all trying to raise awareness for guardianships, I didn't need to see her in that state for 4.5 hours for y'all to do that. Like, this documentary served no purpose, and everybody involved with this should be ashamed of themselves. And I was shocked to see that she had family members like her son who were executive producer, because there's no way I'm watching this doc and saying I want this out about my mom.
But not even that. They're saying they want to put it back on television. I don't think anybody would put it back on television after seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? She just doesn't seem
Or
coercive.
even a podcast, you know, what Will was trying to pitch. Like the podcast, what Will and Sean kept on trying to pitch.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all.
What?
That documentary was definitely a roller coaster ride.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was moments in that documentary where Wendy Williams is still a very entertaining personality that we all knew and loved. Okay? I laughed quite a few times.
Yeah, but you don't want to see that. You don't want to see go get light bill section, go eat your.
But you got to understand, I saw a lot of that up close in person.
Me too.
So when I saw her say that to the girl, I was laughing because I was like, that was Wendy. And then the first thing I thought was, and I tell y'all this all the time. I'm pointing at Sid right now because Sid is in here holding the camera.
Oh, boy.
I tell all the youngins in here all the time, y'all don't know how good y'all got it. Y'all don't know what we had to go through and the people that we came up under and how crazy they used to talk to folks.
And why you have a new face. Yeah, because you was so you were so bullied that you had to go get a whole new face.
No.
All right, that's what you. All right, so where are we going through this? Because I didn't laugh one time.
You didn't laugh at all?
No, I didn't laugh one time. Not when she asked the nail tech, was she stupid? I didn't.
She said stupid or dumb. Are you dumb or stupid?
No, she said, are you stupid?
Are you stupid?
She didn't. Now she's disgusted with me. I didn't laugh when she told the girl she needed to get lipo. She could have asked the girl, you could have put another track of hair in the back of your head.
You didn't laugh when she said, now go downstairs right now and eat something
that'll make you fatter. No, I did not think any of that was funny. Nothing. Nope. Nothing.
I chuckled. I did.
Right.
I did.
And I just want to say one thing.
And even her facial expressions, because, see, a lot of that y'all think is because she's sick. Y'all remember Wendy always made crazy faces. She knew how to look at the camera. There was moments in that doc where she would just look at the camera and make the craziest face, and you laugh.
No, I did not laugh. She has never stretched her damn eyeballs that big before that.
Yes, she was.
No,
she always had the thyroid.
Nobody. No.
Yes, she did.
No, she has never stretched her eyeballs.
She always had the thyroid problem.
Huge for more than like 1 second.
No,
that lady, I'm like, how
did.
is her eyes not dry? No, I have never. I didn't laugh one time.
No, I wasn't laughing at her. I was laughing at the entertainment value that Wendy can still provide. That's what
unknowingly,
Unknowingly, yes,
but we wouldn't want to see that.
No,
that would be
not
more
at all.
exploitation.
No, it'd definitely be more exploitation.
There was no human resources back then, huh?
If they did their standards, that ball,
that
ball was in hell.
Jesus.
That ball was in hell.
All right, we got Jess With The Mess coming up.
Yes, we do. I have to correct the Andy Cohen story. It was something that I said that it was just a little part of the story, so we're gonna fix it.
Okay, all right, we'll talk about that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.